Colossians 2 verse 8 offers a vital warning to every believer. See to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy, which depends on human tradition and the elemental spiritual forces of this world rather than on Christ. This verse cautions against being spiritually spoiled or taken captive, robbed of the truth, by worldly philosophies that appear wise but are void of Christ. Paul speaks directly to the church in Colossae, where false teachings rooted in mysticism, legalism, and human reasoning had begun to threaten the purity of the gospel. His words are equally relevant today, in an era saturated with secular ideologies, self-help doctrines, and relativism that distort or reject biblical truth. The danger lies not in philosophy itself, but in any thought system that exalts human understanding above God's revealed word. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 19 reminds us, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness in God's sight." Any teaching not grounded in Christ leads people away from salvation and into bondage. 2 Peter 2 verses 1 to 2. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, John 14 verse 6, and only through him can we discern truth from deception. Therefore, believers are called to love God with all their heart and soul, keep the commands of Jesus, and do the will of God. Only such disciples of Jesus can discern the spiritual dangers of hollow philosophies and remain rooted in Christ. Only those who love God with all their heart and soul, keep the commands of Jesus, and do the will of God can guard themselves against the vain deceits of the world. Colossians 2 verse 8 reminds us that faith must be anchored in Christ alone, not in human tradition or worldly wisdom.